Dan Wise over at Wise Media Group. Welcome back to our second episode of Local Business Yakima Spotlight Thursday. And today's episode is brought to us by Yakima Fit Foods, your ultimate destination for delicious and nutritious meals. Whether your goal is to lose weight, gain muscle, or simply adopt a healthier lifestyle, Yakima Fit Foods has you covered. With their wide range of delectable and wholesome food options, you can enjoy a convenient and hassle-free way of eating healthier. Say goodbye to the hassle of meal prepping and say hello to convenience of Yakima Fit Foods. You can follow them on Facebook. You can also check them out on the web at yakimafitfoods.com. They are conveniently located over at 11 North 11th Avenue, Suite 105, Yakima, Washington. And their phone number is 509-969-4777. Make sure you check them out, follow them, like them, share them, all that good stuff. They have been awesome with us. I really appreciate them. And today, our first guest is, go ahead and pull up his Facebook, Shelly. Over at Famous Burger and Teriyaki, we have Dan. Dan, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good, Dan.
So
we are both Dan, but
are we both going to go by Dan? How's this working?
I'm go by Steve.
Good morning, everybody. Dan Wise over at Wise Media Group. Welcome back to our second episode of Local Business Yakima Spotlight Thursday. And today's episode is brought to us by Yakima Fit Foods, your ultimate destination for delicious and nutritious meals. Whether your goal is to lose weight, gain muscle, or simply adopt a healthier lifestyle, Yakima Fit Foods has you covered. With their wide range of delectable and wholesome food options, you can enjoy a convenient and hassle-free way of eating healthier. Say goodbye to the hassle of meal prepping and say hello to convenience of Yakima Fit Foods. You can follow them on Facebook. You can also check them out on the web at yakimafitfoods.com. They are conveniently located over at 11 North 11th Avenue, Suite 105, Yakima, Washington. And their phone number is 509-969-4777. Make sure you check them out, follow them, like them, share them, all that good stuff. They have been awesome with us. I really appreciate them. And today, our first guest is, go ahead and pull up his Facebook, Shelly. Over at Famous Burger and Teriyaki, we have Dan. Dan, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good, Dan.
So
You're both Dan, but
are we both going to go by Dan? How's this
No.
working?
I'm go by Steve.
You're going to go by Steve. Okay.
I'm gonna confuse the whole world if I name Dan. But anyway, my name's Steve.
Steve must be in witness protection. That's
I'm
all.
not famous, but some people know me by seeing the food.
Well, your food is absolutely amazing. I had an opportunity. You invited me in, me and Tony, one of my business partners, last week, and you overfed us, and it was so much food. And then you gave me like this junior portion of what was it called again?
The yakisoba.
Yes, the small portion.
The
Which
day that I brought you the big one, so that way.
that was the big one.
No, the other day you had the small one.
Yes, and we
big
just
one.
finished that. We ate that
Really?
for like 3 days, both of us.
Oh
Shelly
my
just
God.
finished it off last night.
Well, just keep it secret.
Keep a secret. So, Dan, Steve, I brought you a gift. You weeks ago, you reached out to me and asked me if I had any duck eggs for sale because
Yeah.
I have ducks. We have 2 beautiful ducks at home that lay us plenty of eggs. So I brought you and your beautiful wife, who's over here videotaping you right now. I brought you 3 duck eggs.
Sure.
So you can have fun with those. I hope you enjoy them, and let us know next time we see you how you thought of them.
Yes.
So
thank you.
what is this over here that you brought us?
Well, this is Vietnamese iced coffee.
Vietnamese iced coffee. What exactly is Vietnamese iced coffee?
Okay, it's totally different from espresso, from dripping coffee. The way we make them, we had to put the coffee grounds and pour the hot water, and the torture part you had to let it set for 5 minutes and slowly drip.
So slow drip.
And then we put condensed milk and mix it up, and we put in 20-ounce cup. And
20-ounce cup. Are we gonna? Can we drink these?
Oh yeah. We'll make your eye bigger than your egg.
Are we gonna drink one?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we pour it out of here? Or are we gonna drink it out of
You
here?
can drink out of there.
What do? I just poke a hole in it?
Yeah, you just poke a hole. I'm good poking hole.
I'm not sure.
Hey,
I'm not sure where to go with that
That's
one.
what I did the coffee. I can drink the half. It's
Oh,
fine.
you've
It's
got-
the same thing.
You've got nice
Nice straw one.
look. These straws are made to poke holes.
Yeah. So you sure you don't know how to poke hole?
I do now.
1, 2, 3, just like that.
Cheers.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let's see how this Vietnamese coffee tastes.
Mm. Oh boy.
This is going to be an interesting interview, guys. I'm
You know-
probably bouncing off walls.
You know, my sister bought me all the good coffee. I didn't tell her secret that I have a better coffee. So I keep let her buy me more and more.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just make this and spoil her.
So, Steve, tell us a little bit who you are, how you got into this business. I had some pictures, but I wasn't able to get them to show the ones that we will add them after the fact.
Yeah.
The pictures of you and your wife, because you've been doing this a long time.
Oh my goodness. You look at that picture, you can't even recognize yourself.
And you told me some amazing stories about some of the notes, some of your patrons put on your table,
Oh yeah.
which you kind of contribute that to your success.
Oh yes. This is really amazing story. Because Yakima have a lot of things to offer. We just have to take time to appreciate it. So when I get to Yakima in 2006, and I don't know what to do with this building when we start remodeling. So I was thinking about, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna put a famous burger. And everybody asked me why famous burger? We have many burger here. I say no. I want to put the burger just the way I like, just the way the people enjoy, especially something out of ordinary. So after we created, we have good French fry, and then we have good burger. In fact, I bring some French fry today. Did you eat my French fry?
I did. He's got the guys. The French fries are.
Oh my God!
They're so crunchy. And you said you don't. Let's bring over.
Yeah, I want to hear the crick.
This is why you brought your wife. She doesn't get to come to relax. She's got to. Oh, look at these fries, guys.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Go to the wide, Shelly. Look at those fries. Oh, he brought fry sauce and everything.
Yep.
You got to listen to this crunch.
I hear you.
Anybody else want a fry?
Everybody gotta try it. I have fries.
Widescreen.
Yeah.
Everybody feels obligated. They're like, I hope you brought it up.
Crunch. I want to hear it. No, these are.
You got to get one.
Oh, these are really good.
Good. Pass one on to the young lady.
Very good.
Yeah, these are amazing fries, guys. Feel free to help yourself. This is he brought sharing is caring. We got sharing Thursday.
We so after we set it down for a famous burger, and then things are not that famous, and I keep telling everybody, I want to be famous.
How's that working?
It's tough. You know, if my old customer used to come to my restaurant, they recognize my breakfast burrito only $2.99. It's bigger than this cup. The whole thing is about 32 ounces of weight, and I sell for $3.
Wow!
And I tell you what, nobody appreciate until I quit making them, because I don't think it's everybody like it. When I quit making them, you know who get mad at me? The cop. He just drove by in the morning. He said, "Mrs. Gonzalez," he said, "You quit making them?" I said, "No more." He said, "Why?" I like it because I thought it's not worth. So at the end, I say, hell no, I'm gonna make something different that nobody will have. So most of my food, you don't expect celery, broccoli, zucchini, you name it. No. So what I have something that people, if you either you like it or hate it. So that's what on Google review, people hate me so much. They say, "Steve, you don't know how to cook rice." I say, okay, I don't know how to cook rice, but I sell rice, and I grew up in a rice field.
Did you grow up in a rice field?
Yeah.
So how old were you when you moved here?
When I moved here, I'm 20 and a half years old.
Okay.
In 2006.
So what's the hardest part about migrating from a faraway land, coming to the United States, learning the culture, opening a business, and succeeding, when you got a lot of people that are born here that struggle to start a business?
Oh well, good point, because a lot of us we take things too easy. Okay, as a foreigner, when you come to this country, first thing you have is a luggage. Your kid don't have luggage. Meaning that your luggage will be from house to house, wherever you locate yourself. Until you get to the settlement, the skill you don't have, the language you don't have, and the money, that's a big problem, everybody, you don't have. So the first job I have is free. Give me your broom. That's the only thing I know how to do. You don't ask me, but I ask your broom and then broom it. Nobody will pay me.
So broom, like the sweep
the floor, yeah.
So like custodian type work.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the guy who have a business, but I just stay in the house because he picked me up, and then drop off in his house. Tomorrow you want to go where? I just send you there. So I say, no place, but I'm not gonna bother you too much. But I'm gonna clean your house for free. And then from there he see the hard work I am. So he say, "You want to bake the donut?" I say, "I don't know what donut, but yes."
Yeah, I don't know what donuts are, but you want to make them.
Yes. So finally, oh God, the donut business, I'm sorry for the guy that do on the bakery. That really burn. You grab the hot donut by this way, and your head like, later on. And then from there, At the end, I save up enough money. I can open my own business called Flaky Cream Donut.
Flaky Cream Donut. That was
Yes.
here in Yakima?
No, that go back in Sacramento.
Okay, California. Okay.
And the business is completely zero. And I make it from 0 to 100, recognized by local. They say their donut is so good. And I told him, I say, if you pay me 60 cents, I'm going to get you hot cake. And the guy say, here we go, 60 cents. And I go back there and I grab them a hot cake. He said, really, really hot cake? This is hot. But I'm so successful from that. And I get out and then come to Yakima. And I want to do something is amazing. Nobody will have it. Include my fried rice. You probably eat that fried rice. It's the first time in your life. That's it. Because most of the fried rice that people do, they gather all the scrap. No, for me, we special made them. Every single grain of rice is fresh. Every bit of egg is fresh. Vegetable, meat, fresh. That's it. And then for the yakisoba, we make it so good, so big, even though you eat for 3 days, there's still no grease spot. Not like you take a fork and put it out and the whole thing lift up.
Yeah, I noticed that because his yakisoba, so we ate some of it the day he gave it to us.
Yeah.
And then we stuck it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then the next day we went in to get it. And usually when we have leftover food, it coagulates together and all like the fat and stuff sticks.
Yeah.
And this was still just completely loose. So people that are watching that have not tried your food before, over at Famous Burger, where are you guys located? Let's let everybody know where you're at real quick.
We are on a very good spot that you can't miss it. If everybody knows Safeway on Fifth Avenue, we on Lincoln and Fifth Avenue, Safeway, we just right across.
So right there, 401 West Lincoln Avenue.
Yep.
Okay.
401 West Lincoln is on 4th Avenue and Lincoln.
And you can't really miss it. It's a little freestanding building.
Yep, a little red and white building.
And you've been there how long now?
A little bit, a couple of days over 17 years.
17 years. That's a long time.
It seemed like yesterday when you enjoy it.
Shelly, you're from Yakima. I'm born and raised. Have you eaten there before?
One time.
Put your microphone in front of you. You're on microphone 5.
Hello.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear you.
Once when I came on vacation, I got it to go.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So what's your best seller there? And also anybody that hasn't been there yet, I think you said you were going to give a little promotion. You're going to offer people if they mention this or if they got to like, subscribe or make a comment, you were saying.
Well, first of all, if you're not sure what you want to eat, especially it all happen. One day we want a burger. One day we want
the burger. Oh.
Yeah.
You guys, whoever likes burgers, you have to go get the burger.
Do you see on Facebook where the gigantic burger, the one that
where's it at? Is it on
the garbage burger? On that
on photos?
No, on the post.
On the post. Go to
keep scrolling.
Go down, Shelly.
And you see the burger, stack it up.
We're looking for it. Man, look at that.
Oh my goodness, make me hungry.
You got to see. Oh wait, was that it? No.
Not that one.
No, not that one. Keep going.
I think this is an old
one.
Old one that my customer made it up for me because back in the day I don't know how to do Facebook.
Okay. Well, look, let's.
And his name Dave Robert by the channel. Thank you, Dave. If you watch the video.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
But the burger, what was on that burger? Because every bite, I tasted something different in that burger.
It's amazing. We call them garbage burger.
Garbage burger.
And then one of my customers stopped by and say, if your garbage burger better than King Roll, I will see you again. And I say, I'm not sure if I can beat King Roll because they're in business quite some time. So I make one up. And then next day he just come in. I'm ready to get hit. And he say, you get a big and the better burger.
And what's on it?
Is the garbage burger? It comes with like a single patty, a Swiss cheese, and then ham, and then 3 slices of bacon, and then another cheese, and an egg, and a grilled mushroom. I love a grilled mushroom.
Yeah,
it's a fresh one.
Yeah, it's very
and
good.
Then and grilled pineapple, and then also grilled onion as well. The whole thing is just like melt together.
It was so good.
Oh yeah, make me hungry again.
So So what are we offering for some people that are watching today? What's the offer you're going to put out there for them?
Well, this is the best opportunity of all time because this is 17 years in business. If you don't try it, you're going to miss for lifetime because the food that you try, you never have them, not even close to the same to any restaurant that you eat. I guarantee it. I say it. So if you buy 3 meals on the menu from number 1 to number 20, number 1 to number 28. Okay, number 1 to 28. Any of those, is that 2 meal or 3 meal? 3 meal. When you order those 3 meal, and you can get a junior's menu for free. And the junior meal for free, I give you a hint. The most expensive one is teriyaki medley. It comes with shrimp, comes with beef, come with chicken. The whole box is $19 for free.
For free if they buy
one of those number 1, 2, 3 on the menu all the way to number 28.
So they buy one of those, they get a junior.
No, 3 of those.
Buy 3 of those, they get a junior for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why we focus on the big, because in Yakima, all the hardworking people, they deserve it.
Right.
Let's say if you want to buy meal for $30, guess what? That $30 can feed you 2. But my $30 can feed you 4.
Yeah, they're big portions.
Right. That's why if you don't try it, you're gonna miss out one of those kind.
Okay.
And then on top of that, we name Famous Burger. Probably some audience might argue why you say Famous Burger and you sell teriyaki rice plate. And remember my restaurant name Famous Burger? Because I want to be famous. Whatever I go out vacation, if I find yakisoba, you do better. I learn and I practice. I eat many different pad thai throughout the city, from here all the way to Tri-City. No, this is way better. I have one today with you guys, so you guys can have a bite. Your eyebrow go.
We're gonna be eating these all episode. Everybody that sits down is gonna be eating today. I hope you brought your appetite, guys.
If you want to know the real good burger, don't get confused with all the lettuce and tomato or the ham or the bacon. Maybe the whole burger tastes good just because of bacon or the ham.
Right.
I just brought you a cheeseburger. Not even have a single lettuce. If you like lettuce, sorry, don't have it today. You get a bite out of it. You get a bite out of it. That flavor melts in your mouth. Let's grab one and try it. We have one.
Okay.
We have 4 burgers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough.
Oh,
5.
Who wants a burger?
Yeah, grab one burger. It's just a burger, nothing too complicated. That way you can taste the burger, the cheese, the bun. That's it. Yeah. If you have a knife, you can cut it, and we can have a bite, and we got able to share the same taste.
Shelly, you want some of the burger?
Oh, you're gonna have a pleasant taste on your mouth.
Let me see. I'm gonna give a review right now. Okay, here we go.
We got James digging into the burger.
It's just a simple cheeseburger. That's it. No influence from onion, pickle.
Yeah. As you can see inside, the meat's cooked just right too. It's got a little bit of pink, which is perfect for me. Very good burger.
Here I go. I'm gonna try this thing.
Yeah. Nothing on it. It's just a cheeseburger. And it's a real patty, not like a cardboard patty. Real meat.
That's a very thick patty. Look how thick that is.
This is a good patty.
That's very good.
Right here, we have another one.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take one.
You're gonna miss out the other goodie. The fried rice and pad thai.
So guys,
I just make 3 because
remember, if you head over to Famous Burger Teriyaki in Yakima over at 401 West Lincoln Avenue, if you buy 3 of their regular meals, and they'll show you what those meals are. Any 3 of those meals,
this is the old.
You get a this is the old one.
Old website. You on Facebook search, you find Famous Burger. Tap it in. Famous Burger and Teriyaki sandwich.
Famous Burger and Teriyaki sandwich.
And made famous.
Oh,
you missed the burger. You missed the burger.
Spell burger, Shelly.
burger.
Do you want a fried rice or the yakisoba or pad thai over here? Okay. I got can I put on a table
Oh, the BU or
right here?
it click.
What is going on?
The keyboard is jumping.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's
It's probably saying everything we're saying.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's all right.
Oh yeah.
Is that it? Turn the sound off, Joe. That's them. That's you guys right there, right?
Yeah. That's a
Okay, so that's where they're located at. So you get a good idea. You got that yellow sign. You can't really miss it. So head on over to Famous Burger, downtown Yakima, guys, and try their food. Everything there is amazing. They also got this. What was that? The avocado smoothie.
Oh
Yeah.
That one is called Pangado.
Yeah, you guys got to try the avocado smoothie.
It created by me. I take pride for it.
Yeah.
It has pineapple and avocado, fresh shake, and then we sweet it with natural honey that make us like a very, very good energy drink from the natural sugar.
Well, Steve, I appreciate it. We're gonna go on to the next person over here, so we can.
Don't forget to try. Look at the portion of my real portion. Now
We didn't see this. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here, let's show this. Can you see this, Shelly, on the camera? Oh.
This is the pot thai. The whole thing is 4 pounds.
Wow, that is the full. Look at that. That is just incredible amount of food.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have all these audience try it, and then they experience themselves. If you like us on Facebook, please come in and comment, and hope you enjoy the food. And by the way,
You can come back every week if you want.
oh yeah. Hey, what about next week with the avocado shake?
Oh man.
Oh, man. Anyway, we located at 401 West Lincoln Avenue, just right across street from Save on 5th Avenue. And now the restaurant is handled by my son. I'm still there, but
Right.
I just do more cooking in the back.
Passing it on to the family. Here's your eggs, Lynn.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna cook those eggs, and then I gonna make Asian omelet.
Oh, Asian omelet. I'll take a piece.
Oh yeah. You're gonna like it too. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Audience, and thank you for the fan on Facebook, our real customer during the 17 years of support. I really appreciate every part of what you contribute. Thank you so much, and don't forget to stop by. Steve and Lee, say hi.
Thank you.
Lee, you wanna say hi? Just say hi to your customer.
Hi everyone. I'm
Yeah.
Liv from Famous Burger. So
We
you
still
miss me, I
here.
miss you guys. So just
Well-
come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the restaurant now open for walk-in,
Walk in
and
now.
then
Yep.
you can eat there too.
That's where.
Yeah.
And it's a great environment.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Steve. We're
Okay.
going to be enjoying this all day.
Yep, you will. And hopefully we'll see you sometime in the restaurant.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Thank you, friend.
So let's bring over Matthew.
I gotta go through my burger.
Oh, yeah. Well, what you want to? We'll do James. Come on, James. What's that?
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, sweetie. And while we're waiting for everybody to get situated, everybody's getting their food right now. And I can't blame them because it's amazing. Another reminder. Let's pull up. There we go. Today's episode is brought to us by Yakima Fit Food. Introducing Yakima Fit Foods, your ultimate destination for delicious and nutritious meals. Whether your goal is to lose weight, gain muscle, or simply adopt a healthier lifestyle, Yakima Fit Food has got you covered with their wide range of delectable and wholesome food options. You can enjoy a convenient and hassle-free way of eating healthier. Say goodbye to hassle of meal prepping and say hello to convenience of Yakima. Follow them on Facebook. Feel free to visit them on the web at yakimafitfoods.com. They are conveniently located over at 11 North 11th Avenue, Suite 105, Yakima, Washington, 98902. And their phone number is 509-969-4777. All right. With that said, James from Raindrop Cleaning. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, Raindrop Cleaning.
Raindrop Cleaning. He should be number 2, Shelly. Raindrop Cleaning. There you go.
Oh,
And close all those messages. There we go. There's and close that bottom left one. People are messaging us as we're going. So James from Raindrop Cleaning. I met James a couple months ago, came and did an interview with us for some other stuff. James has got a carpet cleaning business, which is kicking some you-know-what in Yakima. He's actually come to my house twice because we have like a farm. We have dogs. We have chickens. We have goats. No, we don't have goats, but we feel like we have goats. But James has come to our house twice to help us keep our carpets spick and span, and he's done an amazing job. And his beautiful wife is not here with him today. She's usually I didn't think you knew how to like do walking about without her. She seems like she's got you covered
24 hours a day almost. So
you can pick that microphone up a little bit,
All right.
James, if you want to get it
Perfect.
closer. How is he in camera frame pretty good?
oh, I'm blurry. It happens.
Shelly, if you notice something like that, let me know so I can adjust it. How's that?
Still blurry.
Still blurry.
Maybe it's just me.
Go ahead, James. Start telling us a little bit about what you do. I'll get
Okay. So we started our business, Raindrop Cleaning, in 2008. My wife started the business several years ago. And when she started out, it was more of house cleaning, residential house cleaning, and she was doing some fire soot cleaning up after an emergency. They would come in, wipe down all the contents, stuff
Closer.
like that. And I came on the scene, and we started doing residential, just regular house cleaning. And eventually we started doing a lot of clean outs for different property managements. And one in particular, it was a big apartment complex, and we'd go there a lot to do clean outs and do the windows, stuff like that, after a tenant had left. But what I kept hearing from the owner of that property was, after we get done cleaning, they also have to call in a carpet cleaner to clean it. And I told my wife, I was like, I think we're missing an opportunity here. Why don't we just go get some training for carpet cleaning, and then we can have the full service? So we thought about it. We talked about it for a while. And then eventually we went to Seattle and went through IIC, the International Training Certification course for carpet cleaning. Did that class, bought some equipment, started cleaning apartments. And it was really slow at the beginning because nobody had any idea who we were. So we were happy if we got 1 to 2 carpets a week. And eventually we got more experience, more training. I've done so much training and so many certificates. I mean, I've been trained and certified in carpet repair, carpet stretching. I've went through 2 master certifications for carpet dyeing. There's only 3 carpet dyers in the whole Washington state.
But you want to know something cool, because that's all really, really awesome stuff. But I think what makes you guys a little bit different is, before we used you guys for carpet cleaning, we reached out to, because we were new here, we didn't really know anybody. We reached out to a couple different carpet cleaning companies in the area. And originally we didn't really need our carpets cleaned. We had a couple of spots that just needed to be fixed. And when I called, actually I messaged some of them on Facebook, and I said, hey, can you guys give me some information on what I would do to like maintain my own carpets if I've got like some animal spills? And a couple of people responded with, well, we can come out and give you a free estimate. And I was like, well, I don't really want to hire anybody. I've got like 2 spots, which I get it. They're in business, but they didn't want to give me any information. Before you ever came out to my house, I asked you that, and you gave me like a wealth of information. You're like, get your wet vacuum out, get some peroxide diluted with water, get some towels. Basically, you gave me enough information to where I could do this all myself without hiring anybody, because not everybody's going to be in a situation where they need to hire somebody, and they might just need some spot cleaning.
Yes.
So I think that's what kind of makes it unique, because you can feel like a genuine personality behind. You can see, like, when you come over, it feels like I'm hanging out with one of my friends. Like, we're bullshitting, we're talking.
Yeah.
You know, you're cleaning the carpet. Your wife's out there kind of like telling you where, make sure you didn't forget things. And you guys got a good team. So how much has that played a role in the community with kind of being able to relate to the customer and not just all business?
I think when it comes to business, what sets us apart and what I hear from our customers, because we have more Google reviews than any company in this town, and we're on the #1 slot. But if you read the reviews, a lot of the reviews is because of the customer service. My wife is very good at the customer service. She's the one that answers the phone. She's the one that answers the questions. She's the one that schedules everything.
Yeah.
But when we do come in, she's the one that she's going to talk to you and ask you questions and hang out with you and laugh and be. I think it comes down to customer service and being personal. And as for the spots that you were asking me about, and I post them all over. I do helpful hints for people that have small accidents that you don't want to call in a carpet cleaner if you got one little pea spot that is this big.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
When you can fix it at home.
And you started doing like TikToks and Instagram reels with kind of these little tidbits, these little gold nuggets of how to maintain your own. And I'm sure, look, people are going to end up calling you off of that, because we might have little messes we need to clean on our own, but then it's like, all right, we need to hire a professional, and you just pop in mind because it almost becomes like brand awareness.
Right. And it's not, at the end of the day, we're all in here for business.
Right.
I take pride in what I do. And if I can help somebody to fix their little issue and they don't have to call me there to do it myself, I want to help you.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, if you have any spots that hit your carpet and it's one little spot, you can reach out to me, and I'm free to help you out without us showing up.
Yeah. And you guys have a beautiful vehicle. You've got all, like, it's not like some guy showing up with, like, a carpet cleaner from Home Depot that he rented.
No.
He's got it in his van. He's got the hoses.
It's about a $70,000 unit.
Yeah. That's legit, man. I was impressed, because when you think of small businesses, because we all heard of what are some of the bigger, like Stanley Steamer, stuff like that. Yeah. You think, I should probably call Stanley Steamer, or else some guy's going to show up with like a Walmart vacuum and he's going to do my house.
The thing about those franchises, I'm going to explain something to you. The thing about, and I'm not trying to bash anybody, most of the franchises, please be aware that if you see an ad for 3 rooms for $99, it's usually called what they call a bait and switch. Mm-hmm. A bait and switch is, yes, they're going to show up at your house, but they're also going to charge you for a setup fee, a tear down fee, and a bait and switch falls under, if it's 3 rooms for $99, most likely they're not going to put any product on your carpet. They're going to extract it with hot water, period.
Right.
If you want any other chemicals, that's going to cost you. And I hear the horror stories all the time. I've got people calling me and say, hey, I called in this company and they said it was going to be this. And when I got done, the bill was $400.
You hear about that a lot with similar industries like air duct cleaning. You'll hear that a lot with HVAC, where people come out and it's just this, in businesses like yours, get a bad rap because of all that other stuff. So it's important to have you, because we don't just have anybody on here. If you were some guy out of the blue that's like, hey, I want to come showcase my business, if we can't check your reviews and we can't find you on Facebook, we don't want to bring you in here, because then Wise Media looks like a clown. And I've had the beautiful experience of using you guys twice. What's the best way for people to contact you guys? Do you prefer Facebook? Because I know you have a website as well, but it seems like social media is kind of where it's at today.
Yeah, usually just look us up on Google Raindrop Cleaning. It'll pop up, and call my wife, 509-833-8257.
That's exactly what he told me. I sent him a message on his message.
I'm so busy working, I don't ever answer my phone.
I said, James, hey, how much to come out and do my carpet? He goes, call my wife.
He does all the scheduling stuff. I'm just not.
And his wife has been amazing.
But it's funny that you just brought up, like, air duct cleaning.
Mhm.
That's one of the services we're actually looking into and expanding into.
I think you'll
But
do.
feel
I think
like
you'll
there's
do
a
well
lot
in
of
that.
Scams going on.
There
right
are,
now.
because we own the Facebook group. Well, my partner owns it. I help him with it. Talk Yakima.
Yeah.
And we got like pushing, I don't know, 4,000 members in that group. And almost every day we get a submit request for air duct cleaning. And usually they're not even located in the area.
They're not. Most of them are located out of the Seattle area. It's
Yep.
a corporation.
And they're just trying to get leads, I think. And then they
what
farm
they do is they
sell
sell
it to a
leads
local.
company
Yep.
here saying that they're going to give it to you for this price. And that's not a reality.
No.
There's only 2 or 3 companies in this town that do air duct cleaning.
Right.
And the price is usually close to $1,000 for
A-
1,800 square foot
Yeah.
home.
I used to do air duct cleaning way for Sears. I don't know if you remember Sears, but Sears
yeah.
had a
Yes.
subcontracting company where they'd go out and do that. But yeah, and and for anybody that's got businesses out there that wants to advertise or promote their businesses on Thursday on Talk Yakima, if you have a business like James or you have an air duct cleaning business, you have to have a local business license, or else we won't let you in the group because we don't want our members to get taken advantage of. So we really do try to vet everybody. James, what kind of we're asking everybody to offer something to our viewers. If they mention, hey, I saw you on Wise Media's podcast, what kind of discount? I know you don't know what the price is going to be because it's based on the size of the room, but percentage wise, there's like a 5%, 10% discount they can get if they come to you through us.
If they come through us and they mention us, when they call us, we after we learn some details, we can work out something.
Okay.
I can't give you
Right.
a set because everything.
But you'll do something for them.
I will do something for them if they mention this.
Free 30-bedroom house
Oh,
cleaning.
no.
Is there anything you want people to know about that they don't know that they should know? Like where else can we find you?
All I want to do is say that you don't have to choose us as a carpet cleaning company, but whoever you do choose in this Yakima Valley, make sure that they do all the proper steps and ask them up front, what exactly are you going to do for me? Because it drives me crazy that they have these bait and switch companies that are going around and ripping people off and
Right.
doing them right. So make sure that they're going to come in there. They're going to pre-vacuum. They're going to put corner guards down to protect your property. That they're going to use proper chemicals, because there are carpet cleaners in this valley that actually use simple grain to clean your carpet.
Do you guys offer like free estimates?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Free estimates over the phone. If you call that number, we will ask you some questions and we can give you a set price
Okay.
based on the information that you've given us.
Based on them giving you accurate information.
Absolutely.
We've got no pet stains, and you get there and it's like nothing
or
but
they
pet
say,
stains.
oh yeah, it's an average size room, about 200 square feet. And you get there and find out it's 500 to 600. So
Yeah.
it's based on the information that you
So
give
what
us.
you're saying is some customers do bait and switch too.
They do. Not all the customers are honest to you. That's true. But
And you
most
and
of
your
them are.
and your travel area is probably important too. You guys, what's your location that you're willing to go to?
During the summer and spring, we do go into Ellensburg because they really need carpet cleaning over there as well. But for the most part, we stay within Yakima, Moxie,
Okay.
Glebe.
I think you did our vet carpets.
I did.
Isn't he out there in
He was in Ellensburg.
Ellensburg?
But
Okay.
that was a pretty sweet deal.
How big was his house?
It was a rental, and actually, we ended up getting box seats for the rodeos.
Oh,
So it was a good opportunity.
lucky bastard, you.
Right.
James, thank you so much for coming on. Next time we'll have you and your wife on. Guys, go visit James over at Raindrop Clean. Is it raindropcleaning.com?
Raindropcleaning.net.
Raindropcleaning.net, and on Facebook, just go on and look up. If you type in Raindrop Cleaning Yakima, or if you type in Carpet Cleaning Yakima,
Or Google carpet
or
cleaning.
Google.
It'll come up at the very
Yep.
top.
and if you want any reviews, they got tons of reviews on Facebook. They get tons of reviews on Google. You can also ask me. I use them twice personally, and they accommodated me very quickly. I didn't have to wait a long time. The first time was a couple days. Second time, I called them on like a Thursday, and they were there by Monday. And I'm sure if there's like an emergency, you could probably work something out with them. Like, if your pipes break and you get water everywhere,
Yep.
they could probably make something happen for you. James, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Are you enjoying your lunch?
I am. It's fantastic. I'm glad I came today. It was a good day. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Let's see here. And next on the hit list is we got Matthew Tricky. Come on up. It's like the price is right. I'll let Shelly get that set up. One more time, guys. Today's episode is brought to you by Yakima Fit Foods, your ultimate destination for delicious and nutritious meals. Whether your goal is to lose weight, gain muscle, or simply adopt a healthier lifestyle, Yakima Fit Food has you covered. With their wide range of delectable and wholesome food options, you can enjoy a convenient, hassle-free way of eating healthier. Say goodbye to hassle of meal prepping and hello to convenience of Yakima Fit Foods. Follow them on Facebook or on their website, yakimafitfoods.com. Find them on Facebook under Yakima Fit Foods. They are conveniently located over at 11 North 11th Avenue, Suite 105, Yakima, Washington, 98902. And now we are back with Matthew Trickey of the Yakima Improv Society.
That's right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you see him in camera? Because he's tall.
Should I get him down here like this?
So I'm assuming you're a comedian. A little up the camera.
Oh, there's my camera. Hi.
In the front too.
Hey, what's the guy's name that played the Grinch with us?
Oh, that would be Carl.
Carl. So I think Carl took a class with you, correct?
Carl took one of our adult improv classes.
Okay.
And he is a friend of many of our main stage players, and someone you've actually interviewed before in the past, a woman named Brooke Waits.
So Brooke and Kate, they actually they have their own podcast, and I'm going to see them tonight. Mondays and Thursday. If you need podcast studio, you want to start your own podcast, come on down. But they told me about you.
Yeah, Brooke put a notice in one of our Facebook threads between the players that there was this opportunity to play the Grinch, and I thought my director brain went, Carl. So I messaged Carl directly, and
he killed it.
Oh my gosh, we all were just.
Did you see his not the live portion, but the part where he actually went out and like the mini movie we made?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we saw the whole thing, the whole clip on
that. Was so much fun.
Oh, isn't he great?
It is.
Carl is magic.
He is. And he was like built for stuff like that. That's like his.
He was made for comedy.
Yeah. I hope he sticks with it. I hope he comes with some more classes.
Well, he's with us. We just celebrated New Year's Eve together. The improvisers did, and Carl, of course, was invited and a part of the group. And we have a community, we have a family, and he's
push that microphone out just a little
bit.
There you go.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
Me and microphones don't actually get along.
No.
And the reason mainly is because I move around a lot, and my level goes high and it goes low, and because I'm theatrical. And so anyways, I am usually the sound person's worst nightmare when it comes to trying. Am I doing okay? Okay, groovy. Okay. Anyways, Carl is part of our extended family, and we're looking forward to this new year of shows, new year of classes, and
So you are Yakima Improv Society. This is like your business. Is this like tell me a little bit about how you came about and got into this?
Sure. How much time do you have? Okay. As far as improvisation goes, I mean, really, it goes back to when I was.
Real quick, Shelly, if any comments pop up in the right, click show so they pop up on the screen. Go ahead.
Except for those comments that say, "Please shut this man up." He's too much. It's too much. But so back in when I'm a Sea Lion School graduate, and back in my sophomore year of high school is about the time that Whose Line Is It Anyway premiered on American television.
Great show.
Yeah. So we're talking like 97.
The British, I like the British version better, but
the British, that's the thing, right? It's like we didn't know any better. And so we thought, well, this is the
stupid Americans.
Yeah, well,
not all of us.
It's okay. They don't so anyways, we in the drama department freaked out, and we thought this is amazing that there's adults doing what we're doing in the classroom. We didn't even realize that it was anything. It was just drama class, and we're having fun. So fast forward to 2009, and I've been performing in dinner theaters and other things. I just trying to.
Is dinner theater like where you go and you eat? It's kind of like a play, like a murder mystery, and you're eating dinner and.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's difficult to get laughs when you have mouths full of steak.
You probably get some steak stuck to your face from somebody's laughing, kind of shoots across the stage.
Well, it's a lot of amused parent sounds. You know, it's not bah, ha, ha. It's more like so they. But anyways, I met a man once upon a time, a man named Aaron Bennett, and Aaron and I became fast friends, and we did a lot of ridiculous nonsense together over the years, and we decided it would be great if we what if we did what we've always dreamed of doing and start doing improvisation? Like, let's just do Who's Line and see what happens. And so there was a comedy club that opened up was open at some point in Sela called Carmen's Comedy Club. And we came together and we brought a bunch of guys that we knew were very funny. And we created this group called Manic Thunder. And Manic Thunder from 2009 to 2019, on a fairly regular basis, we did basically the Who's Line show unfiltered, and so it was
like
a
vulgar version.
Well, I mean, there's sometimes
Okay,
but we, I did
21 and up episode.
Yeah. Manic Thunder never knew a dick and fart joke it didn't like, right? So,
Dick and fart joke. Okay.
so
Tell me
anyways,
a dick and fart joke if you got one. You can think about it.
yeah, that's not what I do. So so anyways, Manic Thunder ran for some time. At some point in this narrative, I met my wife. She came home to go to school from Bellingham, and she had actually trained at the Upfront Theater in Bellingham, which we used to be owned and operated by Ryan Stiles from Who's Lines Anyway. And so then we started dating, and then we got married.
Not you and Ryan Stiles, you and.
Well, we don't like to make it public, but no, yeah, but my sentence construction there was definitely wanting. So anyways, we got married, and the two of us really wanted to do something so much more. So really what we did in Manic Thunder, what you've seen on television with Whose Line Is It Anyway, is just the beginning of what improvisational theater is as an art form.
Okay.
And we wanted to continue to expand into that sphere of artisticness. And so so we said, well, in order to accomplish that, we've got to do something of all our own. And that's when we came up with the idea of the Yakima Improv Society.
And this was when?
Oh, this is 2018.
Okay.
2017. I don't know, somewhere in there.
A few years ago. Okay.
Yes. And then so we also had the fantastic opportunity to work with some improvisers at YVC under a director named Ray Pritchard, who's a fantastic guy. He's also a member of the Warehouse Theater. And we met all kinds of very talented people, very skilled improvisers. We were blown away. And so we got brought in to work with them as co-directors. And then we just ended up in shows. And then the next thing you know, we're part of a team that used to be called the Adults Who Can't Adult. Great name, right?
That's me.
Yeah. Isn't that everyone?
I think so.
Honestly?
I think if everyone's honest, that's probably them that deep down inside.
Well, yeah. So, so then Nicole and I started teaching adult classes, and we've been so quietly on Facebook and through word of mouth, we started opening up classes. My wife is actually a third grade teacher. And so she is by far the more competent of the two of us when it comes to teaching class. So, but anyways, we started doing classes, and then the next thing you know, we do these, by the way, at the Glenwood Square Theater.
I was just about to ask, where is this at?
Yeah, sure. So there's a 100-seat theater above Zesta Kachina at Glenwood Square, and people of a certain age will ask the question, do they show movies there still? And it's like, no, that's not for 20 years, man. That's like not even hardly anybody knows that theater is there, which is something we're working on.
Where is it at?
Yeah, so so Glenwood Square, 5110 Tieton Drive.
Okay.
And
I'm new to the area.
Oh, far out. Okay. So there's a restaurant that is a Yakima staple called Zesta Kachina, and it's the one that's out front off the road. And so if you go to Glenwood Square, and you head straight up the stairs and a little bit to the right, and bada bing, you are at Suite 330, the Glenwood Square Theater. And that is the home of the Yakima Improv.
So do you guys have that full time, or is it when you have shows, you rent it out?
It's a little bit of, we have a very good working relationship with the general manager there.
Okay.
And in fact, Manic Thunder used to perform in the Glenwood Square Theater for about 4 years. So I knew the lay of the land, and I also I knew the GM, and I knew all the things. And so we're there once a week for our live shows, which I'll get into in a second. And we just work with the GM to rent the room.
Cool. Okay.
But fortunately, there's hardly any.
It doesn't get used a lot.
It doesn't get used a lot, and so we've quietly made it our own.
Right.
And so we've built the set, and we run the box office. We do all kinds of fun things. It's a really terrific facility. So anyways, so just to kind of get to where we are right now, my wife and I, so we were teaching classes, and then the pandemic hit, so we went on hold like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And once things started to loosen up, open up a little bit, that we went back to teaching classes. And fortunately, in our time of working at YVC, in our time of teaching adult classes, we had worked or trained fantastic improvisers. And we thought, okay, we can start a show. We've got a cast for a show. And so in June of 2021, we started doing live shows every Sunday night improv.
And is it normally with the same cast?
So that's the thing, is we, knowing full well how busy everybody is. And, I've done this before. When I was with Manic Thunder, it was basically the same 7 people, and we wore ourselves out. So to avoid burnout, we now have 15 players who we change out based on availability.
Okay.
And the only constant really is myself and my wife, Nicole, because we're we're kind of the mom and dad of the whole operation.
Yeah. You guys don't show up.
Yeah, it's a story I don't want to talk about. So we've been doing Sunday night improv since June of 2021. So almost every single week, unless there's a holiday, people don't want to come in on a holiday.
Right.
It's like, oh, we're doing a Labor Day show. Nobody cares.
So when you're doing an improv show,
okay,
what's the big difference between obviously the difference in improv is it's improvisational, but between like a play that's already scripted out, because I'm sure they both have their pros and cons, right? The pros of a scripted show is you kind of know everything to expect, but you gotta prep a lot more because you got lines to remember, where this, you got to trust people are going to be able to kind of be on the spot and think quick.
Well, the biggest difference, and this is my opinion, is that scripted theater and improvisational theater, they both use the exact same resource, which is the creative intuitive.
Okay.
That every single person walking around has. Because after all, getting up in the morning and living your life every day is an improvisation. And so the creative intuitive is what guides you. Now, when you do scripted material, you rehearse it and rehearse it and rehearse it and rehearse it and rehearse it. And it gets to the point where it's not only that everyone knows what's about to happen and what's to be said, it's that everyone has the entire show inside of them, the way it's been run. And so they don't actually have to think about what they're doing. The intuitive takes over. And that, of course, is one of the things that leads to the illusion of the first time. These things are actually happening in real time and space, even though they've rehearsed it for 6 weeks.
Right.
Okay. What we do with the creative intuitive is with our adult classes, and even with our youth improv camps we did last summer, and we're going to do again this summer, is we begin training people to understand some of the fundamentals of the art form. And as you start training on that, you start developing like a muscle memory of how to do an improvisational scene with another actor. And so, although nothing is prepared, no content is prepared, nevertheless, the actor is an exceptionally trained person,
right,
who's able to who's able to work with his stage partner.
I think of it like when you see like freestyle rapping, when it's like, hey, here's a word, make a rap on it, where you've got somebody just kind of going off the cusp, and making it sound natural and organic. Not everybody can do that. Well, maybe with training they could. And actually, that brings me to a question. When you have people that come in, like let's say somebody that's never done any kind of comedy or any acting, but they're interested in the concept of it. Can somebody that doesn't have the natural talent, born gifted talent, can they learn this?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. In fact, some of our really great performers or students who are coming up through the pipeline, they're coming off the street cold because they're just going, well, this is something I've always wanted to do. And then they find out, oh, this is something I've already been doing my entire life.
I imagine people that are in like I come from the world of sales, like call centers where you're reading scripts and you're adapting the script, making it your own. Yep. It seems like there's like a natural flow to that because you're acting in a sense. So what's people that are, who's an ideal customer client for you guys to come in and what's it look like? Is it like a 1-day class? Are they signing up for like a week, a month?
Sure. So first of all, every first Sunday of the month, at 1:00, we do a free 1-hour drop-in.
Oh, nice.
And where we've actually met some of our terrific intro to improv students that way. And so if it's run by yours truly, and they come in and we just start doing the very basics, like the most simple things possible, but it's a lot of fun. And that's usually the best way to try before you buy.
Is it all comedy driven?
No, in fact.
Why do people think that? Like when I think of improv, I automatically, maybe because of like whose line is it anyway? It jumps to that thought.
For all the years I've been doing this, I've come to a conclusion of how this whole crazy thing got started. And it's because I think of the improv, the famous comedy club that was opened once upon a time. It's just like I don't know if you remember or not, but do you remember Evening at the what? Oh yes. That's our one of our main stage players, Daryl. This last Halloween we did, so every October we do our improvised murder mystery called Who Done Did It.
Who Done Did It?
And for the Halloween show, which was a double feature, we did 2 murder mysteries that night. We also all dressed up as a type of Ken or Barbie.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Yeah.
And so anyways, that's why. And then,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just saw it was so she pulled that up and it was hilarious.
Oh, it's fantastic. My wife actually does the photoshopping.
Okay.
Which is, and we all agree that like people have offered to do good photoshopping, and we said no, we want the worst photoshopping we could possibly do.
I was gonna say it was like,
yeah, we actually
she nailed what you just said. She nailed it.
Yes, we like it. We think it's charming.
Okay. I love it. So for every Sunday, first Sunday of every month, you got a free drop-in.
And then if you decide to sign up for our classes, we start classes for every season, so every quarter of the year. And Intro to Improv is with my wife Nicole, and that's a 6-week course. And we keep our prices ridiculously low because. Can
we share them here?
Yeah, certainly. Okay. So we for the 6-week course we charge $60. It's
$60 total. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, who's
ready to sign up?
I know, right? Well, that's the
I don't even know if we should ask for a discount.
That's the point. Well, I got a thing. You asked me to do a thing. I got a thing ready for this.
Here comes the thing, guys.
Well, now am I doing this now? Am I gonna? Okay. So then you start moving up the ranks or the levels of the different classes, and then you move on to intermediate and advanced and yada yada yada, and which classes are either taught by myself or my wife, and if the higher levels after intro are 8-week courses, and they're $80.
Okay,
they're $10.
So it's $10 a class basically.
Yeah. And so it's once a week on a Sunday for a couple hours.
Okay,
yeah.
So the class itself runs each time a couple hours?
Yes.
So we're talking 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah, we're scheduled either 12 to 2 or 2 to 4, depending on what class it is.
How many people usually are in a class together?
We have a cap at 10.
Okay.
But for usually there's about 6 people.
Okay.
Which is a fantastic number.
I was gonna say that's enough for everybody to get some like practice in.
Yeah, we
Okay.
could do a lot of 2-person scenes. We can play a lot of different games that are 2, 3, 4 people. And
Now I imagine there's got to be fringe benefits to this, similar to like I took if you ever heard of Toastmasters,
yeah,
better speaking class.
Yep.
I imagine doing stuff like this probably improves your talking to people you're not comfortable talking to strangers, because you're taking yourself outside of your comfort zone.
oh, you're enormously outside your comfort zone.
Right.
Especially, well, there are those individuals who I would consider something like an exhibitionist.
Right.
Who is
They live,
hey, that's under me.
but they're almost the ones that you need to learn how to reel back in.
You have to reel them back in.
It's like
That's
the
right.
opposite.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you either have people whose shell needs to be cracked,
Right.
or you have other people who need to put on a shell.
And do you guys identify that? And you're like, look,
Yeah.
I get it. You like to be in the spotlight, Carl.
Yeah.
And you kind of like tone it down a little bit. For somebody else, it's like, oh, I don't like to go to the store because I don't like to look people in the eye.
Right. And the thing is, though,
Shelley.
is that our
Shelly needs this class. We call it Shelly. Her name's like the shell.
oh, okay.
Yeah. You're gonna crack the shell. You've wanted to do stand-up for a long time. This might be your look at her. She doesn't know what to say right now. She's thinking every curse word
Well,
in the world about me right now.
So long as you brought that up, I have to draw, of course, a distinction between stand-up comedy and improvisational
Right.
Comedy or theater. Is just that, of course, it's the difference between scripted and
Mhm.
unscripted, and where the stand-up comedian is one person whose ego is on full display.
Mhm. He's got to carry everything.
This is my show, and you pay attention to me, and I'm hilarious. Okay. And they run jokes over and over and over and over again in order to develop the script of what is written and what works. And so that way they end up with this arsenal of all these jokes that are just ready to go and kill. As Steve Martin said in his memoir, Born Standing Up, the reason they use the words kill and murder when talking about how well you did is because the stand-up comedian is well aware that unless he kills the audience is going to kill you.
Yeah, that's scary.
That is incredibly scary.
Talk about pressure.
Right. And so that's the beauty of improvisational theater, is that what we accomplish is we accomplish what we call the hive mind or the group mind, where you have a stage partner or 2 or 3 or 4, however many, and even if something
Somebody can carry it.
if something fails, quote unquote fails, which
Right.
there are no mistakes in what we do.
Right.
And so if somebody calls, most famously, I was at a show where right off the bat, this was at the Upfront, right off the bat, one of the actors was explaining how he runs a furniture store and he has all these different pieces of furniture to sell. And he meant to say lazy boy, but that's not what he said. He said lazy Susan. And for the entire show, all 90 minutes, the audience or the players on stage referred to recliners as lazy Susans.
What is a lazy Susan? That's a thing, isn't it? What is it?
That's the
Oh, the spinning the
plate
table that spins.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, right.
yes, okay.
And so they had chairs that spun and they did all kinds
Right.
of
They called it lazy Susans.
but it was an oopsie daisy, but
Right.
it got baked into the pie of the thing that they were putting together.
And it sounds like it worked.
Oh, it worked brilliantly.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. So, anyways, so the group dynamic is there to assist one another, and also it's not lean back entertainment, it's lean in entertainment. Because the group mind doesn't just exist between the players on stage. It exists with every single person who's in the theater during the performance. So the audience and the players all join together to help build this bubble reality that has a half-life of about 75 to 90 minutes. And then it goes away, and everything that just happened is like a little special gem that all of us get to hold on to.
Yeah.
And no one will
Sounds
ever
like
experience again.
We've had friends that were in like theater and whatnot, and I'm sure they enjoyed the performance itself, but they really had like this bond together where they would talk about like
Mhm.
just you sharing things. And I imagine you've got people that have been doing it long enough to where if you've got somebody new that sees the person might be flailing a little bit, they have the wherewithal, the intuition to go pick up and kind of like
Yes.
make them look better.
Yes.
Right. That's
Yes.
the thing.
Oh yeah, we're all looking out for each other at all the time. There's said to be in 3 different types of improvisers. There's either a pirate, a robot, or a ninja.
I got a pirate question for you. Why do pirates wear patches? It's a real reason, actually. I wish it was a joke.
Oh,
I've asked this a lot to a lot of people.
this is great. Is this one of those questions that's like every show I ask this question?
You should ask this question every show. The first audience member to bring up the answer to this question without using Google,
Right.
I don't know, gets
Gets 2 tickets to
piece of
Stevie Nicks
toast
this weekend.
or toast. They could get toast too. Toast is good. Toast with like butter and cinnamon. But yeah, pirates wear patches because back in the day when they'd fight the other pirate ships,
Yeah.
they'd have to go below to fire their cannons.
Yeah.
And it's dark below. So they keep one eye covered. So when they go in the dark, they remove the eye is now already adjusted to the dark.
Oh, far out.
That's pretty neat. Mythbusters, 1990s.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
Oh man,
Confirmed.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. You can use that. Courtesy of Wise Media. So tell us real quick, how can people find you? What's
You bet.
the, like, how do you, who you looking for? And what's the little offer you're going to leave us with?
Okay. So, first of all, I'm happy to announce that effective January 1st of this year, the Yakima Improv Society has gone from being a project to a nonprofit corporation. And so we're on our way to developing that wonderful foundation upon which we can continue to build and build and build and build. We have all kinds of really super groovy, awesome stuff in the pipeline that I'm very excited about. We're all very excited about. You can go to yakimaimprov.org, yakimaimprov.org, and from there you can actually purchase tickets to our when we come back from. So every year during January we go dark so that we can do all kinds of
Kind of setting up for the year.
we can set up for the year, and then so we have every single month we have a different show that it has a different theme, or it has a different format of what's known as long form improv, which is like an improvised play or a series of blackout scenes or whatever.
Right.
But that's really our meat and potatoes of what we do. And so we're coming back this February with our show, What is Love? And where we ask the audience for suggestions before they come in of what is love? Love is blank. And during the long form of what is love, periodically throughout the performance, we pull out a suggestion from the audience of love is a back rub. And then we do improvised scenes based on a back rub. And it's actually our most popular show of 2023. It was the highest ticket sales. And so the big news is what you see up on the screen, which is we used to be Sunday Night Improv, and we are now
Prime time.
Saturday. Oh, the dream, Dan. The dream.
It's coming true. I can see it.
Dream.
His eyes just sparkled.
Oh, we're moving our show to Saturday nights.
Okay.
And so starting the first Saturday in February, we're going to be, we're 8 p.m. We're $10. And
Do you stream any of these shows?
we do not for a couple different reasons.
Okay.
Actually. So the biggest reason is because some of our performers are public figures in a sense. So we have a couple teachers.
Well, we can't let them.
Well, it's just our shows are 16 and older.
Right.
And
You got somebody saying something crazy. And it's like, that's my teacher.
Yeah, and I just it gets through the gossip mill.
Cancel culture is real.
of-
I was actually going to ask you something. I'm glad what do you think about cancel culture and the comedic, even though you guys aren't comedians, you're improvisational specialists. I don't even know if I butchered that word, but when you see people like David Chappelle who are doing some real targeted comedy,
Mhm.
is that helping things move forward, getting kind of things back to normal where people can take a joke again, or is that setting things back? I mean, do you comedians in whole have a thought on that?
I can't speak on behalf of other people,
Right.
And as improvisers, what I can say is this: is number one, it's an opportunity to make money.
Right. Yeah.
So follow the money.
Yeah.
And whether it's one side, the other, this third thing, whatever.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Who's making money off of this?
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Second thing is that I can tell you this, that since I've been doing improv in front of live audiences since 2009 here in the Valley. I'm a Yakima boy way back.
OG.
That's my father. And they, but I can tell you that as a performer, what I was able to do once upon a time, I can't do anymore. So the content has changed.
Yeah.
And the
tolerance.
Well, the first thing is that popular culture isn't really popular anymore. And there used to be an understanding, this zeitgeist that everyone walked around with in their heads. And they all saw the same movies. They all heard the same music, more or less, right? And so we could make jokes. We could do impersonations, or we could make blatant ripoffs of movies.
Right.
It's an homage. It's parody. And people would get the joke.
Yeah.
But now the popular culture has fractured to the point where it's not popular culture. It's fragmented culture.
Right.
And
certain groups find things funny.
They find things funny. They find things appalling.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh. And so I can't come out and do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression and have everyone in the audience go, blah, that's the worst Arnold I've ever heard.
Right.
Which it is.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of people looking left, that's the wrong direction, looking right, looking left, and going, who the hell is this? What is this guy doing? He sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why is this funny? And so what we have to do is we have to, for me personally, I had to pull back on my learned,
You'd like re-educate.
I had to re-educate myself. Like my skill set needed to be modified because, and so what we focus on primarily is the truly universal content that everyone can relate to. I mean, it's our shows are about relationships. They're about events and tragedies and just things that are far closer to life than what we're all sold on TV and movies.
We should. How much are tickets to go?
Okay, so we're $10, and you can purchase tickets online at the website in advance for the What Is Love show coming up, or you can just pay $10 at the door. For your viewers and listeners, we are prepared to make this offer. If you go online and buy tickets at yakimaimprov.org, use the promo code WISE, WISE.
I'm famous.
WISE. And using the promo code, you can get $3